I fucking love New Jack, man.
Me too. Any old Joe. Where are the better rats, in America or Mexico? What makes them better?
I'm not sure, man, because I've never partaken in the rats, the phenomenon. I'm not sure what questions are coming. I had a lot of success, man. I had a lot of success when I was younger in wrestling, and my success was not from wrestling. It was because I dated movie stars and actresses and singers in Mexico, famous people. That's why Vampiro became famous, because it was this rebellious punk rock kid crossing over into the mainstream. A lot of guys use rats. The term rat, I'm so anti-rat. I mean, I respect women. You know, I'm in the Guardian Angels, and I have a self-defense school for women and all these kind of things. That term, I'm against a guy who would call a girl a rat. I'd probably punch him in the fucking face.
You ever hook up with any of those telenovela chicks?
All of them.
That's phenomenal.
Yes, I was very fortunate.
I met any of the girls that used to dance behind Don Francisco on Sábado Gigante, the spokesmodel type.
Two of those. Yeah, I did good.
This is an autobiography I'm going to read when it comes out right here.
I saw your videos, man.
Even better. We're going to talk about our distribution. Dusty's Ghost. I can't believe somebody just wrote that. Dusty's Ghost writes in, who got the most rats of all the luchadors down in Mexico? Is it someone obvious like that handsome motherfucker Alberto, or some ugly fuck like El Dandy? He banged Lita, but that had to be a fluke, right? So tell us, who pulled the most rats?
That's weird. I mean, I had, at one time, I had 27,000 members in a fan club that was all girls. So the Vampiro character, again, and you can look it up, you can read about it, you can ask anybody else. Nobody knows why, but the Vampiro character became famous because of the amount of women that just freaked out. So,
but of the guys down there, who did partake and probably cleaned up the most?
Me.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said.
But they weren't rats, man.
You didn't call them rats.
No, because they weren't, man. They were Barbie dolls. No, bro, they were fucking grade A, beautiful women. Yeah, wrestling changed when I went down there because I had that rock star thing.
But the rats existed, obviously, right?
Sure.
And who took care of business down there? Was it someone like Alberto, or was it the ugly fuck El Dandy?
Norman Smiley.
Because he's huge, probably. It's the thing in the bag.
That's why I said I miss him.
The catfish, for God's sakes. We've all heard stories about luchadors showering with their masks on, but I want to know, do they also sleep with their masks on when they're banging rats?
Yes.
What's the funniest story? One of the boys getting with a rat and keeping his mask on.
I can't fucking understand it, man. But they fucking did it. Yeah. I know. Look, El Hijo de Santo, pretty famous dude. He used to fuck girls. I don't know if yeah, fuck it. I don't care if he's married. He used to fuck girls with his mask on. I don't get that, man. And it's a good thing, too, because he's a nasty-looking motherfucker, right? So, you know, I'm sure you see he did a favor to the women. But, yeah, dude, they would do that. Those guys are fucking nuts down there.
Maybe the girls requested it because cows.
Yeah, chickens and cows. That's a shoot. Because they lived on, a lot of these guys are fucking farmers, you know, rancheros, they call them. And, you know, when they were getting into puberty, they would get fucked up, drunk, and high, and they would tell us these stories on the road, you know, and they would you know, one guy had a chicken farm, and his parents were going like, where are the fucking chickens going? So he would fuck the chickens, and they would die, and he'd fling them on the roof of the house. And then when his dad went to clean the drain, he found all his dead chickens. And that's a shoot fucking story, man. I can't believe it.
How small is your cock to get it in a chicken?
I don't know, dude. They would fuck cows. They would fuck chickens.
Cows, yeah.
You know, I mean, and I didn't believe it, but they swear on their mother's life they did it, and they laugh about it.
Let's see what John the Revelator has for us. Oh, there goes your heart on.
John, you ever been with a big woman?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I used to love a big woman. Yes, sir. But I married a little woman. I gave all my old sinful ways and married a little woman. I was happy as ever after. That's right.
You like big women? No, actually, he didn't say, do you like me? He said, have you ever been with a real big woman?
You want to hear a story?
Well, that's good.
When I was I got divorced, and after a few years, I was kind of like, I want to try to get back out there in the world. So I started MySpacing this one girl, and she was so fucking hot. I couldn't believe it. You know what I mean? I was all, insecure and shy and all that kind of bullshit. And she was just a fucking dynamo. So we had this kind of like little internet relationship going on, and she was a porn actress and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, fuck, you never know, right? I want to meet you and this and that kind of thing. And I went. She says, well, I don't look like I do in my pictures. And I was like, oh man.
Boy.
And I said, well, but I was already too late. I was on my way to her house and all this kind of stuff and that. Bro, when I met her, when I tell you, she was 480 pounds. Now, it might have been I don't know if it was a medical condition, and there's nothing wrong with it, but it was a fucking kick in the nuts. I was like...
But the pictures on MySpace, were they her from younger years?
Well, I don't know, dude. And she said, I don't want you... But you know what? I saw her...
When you open the door and Violent J standing there, how do you react?
Well, I'd bang Violent J.
No,
but I saw her, and I was like... And I knew right there and then, if I would have said anything... I would have fucking broken that girl's heart so bad.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what?
You took one for the team, didn't you,
I
bro?
said, no.
No?
I said, I said, please forgive me. I wasn't expecting this. But you know what? Get dressed. You're a beautiful woman. Let's go out. And I took her out. And she said, I'm so shy. I can't go out of my... I said, yes, you can. Get dressed. And we went out and I took her for dinner. And I was so proud to be with her. And nothing happened. I think I did the right thing. But that was about as close as it came, man.
You're a nice guy.
Yes, I am.
That's a shame. Tony Prospect. F, marry, kill. You got to F one, you got to marry one, you got to kill one. Evilise, Sexy Star, Katrina.
I fuck them all and then shoot myself.
No, you got to F one, you got to marry one, you got to kill one. You can go process of elimination. Who gets the marry? That's always the easiest one.
Marry, F, and kill.
Marry Katrina, F Evilise, kill Sexy Star. All right.
Yeah.
I forced him, Sexy. It's not his fault. Salvatore M. Pardon my frankness in this question, but between white chicks, black chicks, Japanese chicks, Mexican chicks, which four of them make a man come the hardest? This is, Meet the Press is on next. In my experience, it was always the black.
Well, Salvatore, I would have to say it all depends on the chemistry that you have with that person. If it's an erotic moment and you're both into it, I think it's going to happen the best way possible, right? I don't know which one, man.
And in your personal experience, you've had the most erotic moments with the white, the black, the Japanese, or the Mexican. You've toured the globe.
Man, a woman's a woman, brother.
All right.
Under the stars, we're all the same, man. We're one.
All right, Pork Lesnar from Souffle City. F, marry, kill. This is the Bella edition. Nikki Bella, Brie Bella, Bella Swan.
Marry, F, and kill.
Marry Bella, F, Brie, kill Nikki. Very good. Here's a video from Stubby from WrestleCrap.com.
I sent that in. I typed it with my dick.
Impressive.
Hey, this is Stubby, WrestleCrap's hobo ventriloquist dummy. And I got a question for you. How big is Batista's dick?
It's been asked on every show we've done, how big is Batista's dick? Do you have any knowledge that might answer this age-old question?
No, man, I really don't.
All right, very good.
I don't.
A video from...
But I would be assuming that it would be pretty fucking big.
A video from Smit Kara.
A-Rod could use it to fucking hit one out of the park.
Vampiro, it is me, the modern-day jobber, Smit Kara, and I have a question for you. Now, I know you never worked for McMahon, so you will not know how big Batista's dick is. But my question is even more important. While you were working for billionaire Ted, did you ever see how big El Dande's dick is? Smit Kara.
I fucking love that poster.
I like the dry cleaning that just got picked up on the side of the screen.
Well, Dandy looks like Shrek, so kind of put it together, right?